What's up, everybody? I got another Asus Ally X and Z1 Extreme gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna try to play ourselves some Megadimension Neptunia VII. Now, I tried on the Steam Decks, and unfortunately, they did not want to play this game. Now, in their defense, it does say unsupported. So, whenever it says that, I'm like, well, we're rolling the dice. Might work, might not. Might work somewhat and then crash a bunch later on in the game, who knows? But since this is just Windows, the game should just run, unless the game is just a horrible port or whatever, and it's just gonna fail on everything. And that could be. But if that's the case, you'll see it live right here. Well, not live, but you'll see it right here. So, it seems like the top Ally wants to go to sleep on me, so it's about time for us to go ahead and get the Z1 Extreme hooked up to that capture repeater, and why don't we get started with the gameplay?
Alright, so this thing unfortunately acted like it wasn't going to let me, use the controller. So luckily I remembered, okay, maybe it's like that Sonic game. And yep, it was indeed. So you got to change that to that. And then apply it, or confirm settings rather. And then as soon as you do that, you can go back and turn it back to gamepad, or while you're in mouse mode or desktop mode, you could just, use the little mouse to click on the arrows to move on this too. But the other problem is that we cannot change the resolution, it seems. But I think it is changed, because once I did put it to this and hit apply, it did make the freaking window smaller. When I first came in, it was quite massive, so I think it was at like 720p or something. But I think it just lies to you, to be perfectly honest with you. But I could be wrong too. Who knows what it's doing? But either way, I can't change it, or I can't make that window change. So it is what it is. So these are the settings we're gonna run regardless. There's gonna be on high. I just turned VSync off, but it seems like it's limited to 60. So I wouldn't really recommend doing that. It just adds a bunch of screen tearing. And I don't really like that, but people will yell at me if I don't turn it off. So I do. Anyway, to the game.
How long has it been since this world and I were swallowed by this dark vortex of delusion? Except it didn't swallow me. It was my doing. I threw myself willingly into this maelstrom. But it's pulled me down deeper, and with more violence than I could have ever imagined. How can I escape this boundless whirlpool of delusion? Please give me an answer. Anyone, please. Save me. Zero-Dimension Neptunia Z!
Game industry, a world which exists outside of our reality, where the nation where CPU Purple Heart rules, the nation where CPU Black Heart rules, the nation where CPU White Heart rules, the nation where CPU In the past, game industry had been exposed to threats such as the deity of sin and the CPU of the ancient. But thanks to the efforts of the 4 CPUs, a lasting era of peace. However, as they enter the CPU shift period,
Taking a nap in the warmth of the planet-tuned sun is the best. Although, I kind of feel like I just had a super creepy dream. Ah! What was that noise? If I didn't know any better, I'd say that sounded like something plastic slamming against the concrete. I think it came from over there. So, here we find our heroine in a spooky back alley, shrouded in darkness in the middle of the afternoon. Yeah, this isn't weird at all.
Someone, save me!
Huh? Is that a voice?
Someone, anyone, save me! Save the Zero Dimension!
Hello? Someone there? Come on, answer me! That's so weird. I could have sworn I heard it coming from around here. Wait, what's this on the ground? It almost looks like... But who even makes this? It's got a white body, a swirl mark. Even a sophisticated game sommelier like myself has never seen anything like this. Well, I don't see anyone around here, so I guess I'll just deposit this at the Basilicom for safekeeping. Yeah. Hey, Nepgear, looky look! I found a super cool vintage game console.
Oh, really? Maybe we can try playing it later. Also, welcome home, Neptune. I'm glad you made it back safe and sound.
This kid is Nepgear. She may seem older, but don't be fooled. She's my little sister, the CPU candidate of the nation.
Neptune, where in game industry have you been? This is not the time to be goofing off. I will not forgive you today.
Ah! It's Isti! This small fairy-looking girl is Histoire, or Isti, as I like to call her. Planetoon's first CPU created her in order to keep a record of the nation's history, and right now, she acts as Planetoon's oracle. She's cute till she opens her mouth and turns into a little dictator. It's a character flaw that I'm gonna talk to the writers about soon because...
Neptune, listen to me. We're in the midst of game industry's shift period, and this is simply not the time for brash behavior.
Ah, come on, Isti, lighten up! It's just a little old shift period.
Even though I had explained it so thoroughly, I will explain it once again. So please, the CPU shift period is the season when citizens begin searching for new CPUs to follow. Instead of placing their faith, we're currently in the window of time when rumors about the CPUs will begin circulating, tarnishing their reputations. In fact, at this very moment, the other CPUs have been working relentlessly to prepare specialized teams to counter any allegation.
I'm totally fine. This is Planetoon we're talking about, Isti. My people love me. Besides, isn't Noir the only one who's made an actual team? Vert has that MMO tourney, and Blonde has Rookie Novelist Awards coming up soon.
Dear me, why is it that all the CPUs lack a mature and appropriate sense of danger?
Hey! Don't just lump me in with those lazy idiots, Histoire.
Oh, by the way, this girl is Noir, the CPU of Last Station, the nation next door. She's a friendless, lonely soul. Aren't you, Noir?
You shut up! I'm not lonely!
That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, Nep Jr., think you could fix this console? It looks like it's pretty broken.
I'm not sure if I can. It doesn't look like technology I'm familiar with. May I inspect it for a moment, Big Sis?
Alright, same deal as before. I try to change it to 1080p, but it just won't change. But this one, it seems like the freaking thing is bigger, so I don't know, this one might be at 720p, but I can't get it to do anything else, so it is what it is. We're just gonna play and get ourselves some gameplay. This is one of the times where PCs can be a little lame. But hey, at least it's letting us play, it's not crashing or anything like that. I don't really have too many crashes too often, which is nice. Anyway, it's game time.
Oh,
work.
We're about halfway through evacuation. I'd advise you start heading back now.
What the hell? Are you freaking kidding me? Half? We need to get them all out of here. Besides, if I leave these bastards alone, they're just gonna be on our tails all night. This is gonna end, right?
Dear me.
Yeah, I got it. I'm the only one who can fight anyway.
Hi-ya! We found our first citizen! Hey there!
People?
I could have sworn there were a lot more monsters before we got here. Did she defeat them all by herself?
Man, I'm just glad we finally ran into someone. Hey, lady, could you tell us...
Oh, reinforcements now of all times?
Come again?
Ah!
Whoa! Chill out, lady. I'm just trying...
You're not half bad. The name's Uzume Tenoboshi. What's your...
Neptune! It's...
Net... Your name's freaking hard to pronounce.
I get that a lot.
You're a lot stronger than you look. You're like the perfect prelude to it.
Dang it! Just listen to me. We're already super tired from getting sucked into that crazy vortex, and I'm just...
Sorry, but I'm not the type to get all cozy with the enemy. If you think you can fool me by pretending to be human, you've got another thing coming.
We're not enemies! Just... Seriously, like, I know I'm #1 on Game Industry's Hot 100 chart for nicest people ever, but...
Game? Ugh! What the hell are you even talking about? Eat this!
Just but... Stop! Huh?
Please stop, you two! Your name was Uzume, yes? Like my sister said, we have no intentions of fighting with you. In fact, I'd be really happy if you could help us. So, can you just listen to us for a minute? We aren't going to attack you.
Yeah, what's your problem? Just help us, jeez.
Neptune, this is your fault too. Why are you picking fights with strangers?
My bad. I was getting a little too hyped.
Ugh, there's still a few stragglers. All right, whoever you girls are, this is gonna have to wait until I clean this up.
Yeah, let's mop.
I wanted us to stop fighting.
It's too late for that. Here we go. Step right up, you ugly sacks of flesh. My name is Uzume Tenoboshi, and you're all already dead.
Leave this to me. I'll heal you.
Here, please. I'm gonna beat you up.
Warning!
I'll end this all. Let's go. Chip.
Major.
You're not half bad. I'm a force of fury.
Warning!
You're 10 years too early.
Wired.
I'll heal you.
I'll end this all. Let's go. Chip.
Emergency!
You were such a pain. Sorry, but there's no way I can lose.
I think I'm a little closer to Neptune now.
Dungeon cleared, or whatever.
I'm finished over here too.
Is it really over? I guess I'll thank you two for now, but just be honest with me. You're not its underlings, are you?
Uzume, I'm not sure what it is, but like I said before,
There are really humans that survived? I can't believe it!
How many times do I have to nepping tell you? We aren't the best.
No, I know. I didn't mean it like that. It's just, I can't remember the last time I've seen people, let alone fight alongside them. It was wrong of me to attack you the way I did. Please, forgive me.
it's okay. I'm just so glad you believe us.
Oh, it's all good, Uzume. I know how it goes. I'm just relieved to know there are other people roaming around these parts.
Well, I'm actually the only other person here. That aside, if you're not its underlings, who the hell are you girls? You seem pretty...
We suddenly found ourselves in this city. We were looking around to see if there was anyone else, and we finally found you.
Lost? You mean there are others who failed to escape and are surviving in other cities?
Failed to escape? From what?
Surviving?
Alright, time for some camera recorded gameplay. Hopefully we can get to some fighting here.
Huh?
Oh yeah, when I unplugged it from the couch computer, I had gotten kicked out of the game.
Right. This is just a dream. Okay, well then.
I decided to get
Right,
past everything we
Neptune,
already
turn
saw.
the lights off on your way out, okay?
Oh, it's not a dream, Neptune! Get up!
No, this can't be possible. I mean, we were just in our room, right? Why would we suddenly be in a place like this? I don't know.
Because you picked up strange
When
stuff
I
from a
came
back
to, we were
alley.
just-
I
Well,
mean,
I
that's
don't
pretty
really
much
know
why.
where this is, but I don't think it can be helped.
And yeah, I tried to change the resolution to 1080p, but
The
it
city's
still says it's
collapsed, there are weird
640p or
cracks
something
in
like
the
that,
sky,
but
you know,
if
this
it
is
was,
totally a normal
that
occurrence in
would
games.
be like the whole size of the screen. So I think it is 1080p and it's just lying to us. The game just kind of runs a little subpar.
Even if it happens often in games,
And it's
should
barely
not be
using the
happening
GPU,
here,
so it's not
in
like
reality.
doesn't have enough power to run the game. It's just being
Yeah,
wonky.
but let's not
There
sweat
was
the
another
small
game that was
stuff,
like that
alright?
too. Maybe it really did change its
These are
resolution.
NPCs out and about. Let's go
It
for a
just
walk.
didn't say it did in the game, you know? Who knows?
I'm sure that'll be 10 times better than moping around in a place like this.
Hell yeah, that's the
Yeah,
spirit.
You're right. It's better than just waiting around for an event to appear.
That's the spirit. Let's go.
Alright, so that's attack. That's jump. Alright, at least my camera works normally. There was one game where turning this way went this way, and turning this way went that way. And it was very fucked up, and I did not like it one bit. But yeah, doesn't seem to be getting the best FPS.
No one's around.
That's pretty
And I think that's just one of
weird.
those ones,
You'd
I think
there
even if
would
we
at
put it
least
down
be
to
a
like
cat,
720p or something like that, it'd probably still do
hologram,
the same exact
something.
thing. It just isn't utilizing the GPU properly. I've had this happen on a bunch of stuff. Not just AMD, not just Intel, not just, you know, whatever. I've had all sorts of stuff. Just be like, hey, I don't feel like using the GPU, so I'm just not going to. Oh, what's that? You're only getting like 40 FPS? Well, too bad. I'm gonna sit at like 800 megahertz. You know?
Something really eerie about this place, Neptune. Those cracks
Now maybe
running
this
through
would
the
all
streets
change
and
if I just had
buildings
it
don't
plugged in,
seem
but
like regular
like
cracks.
I've told you guys before, I like playing these handhelds in handheld mode. I don't like being attached with wires. If I'm gonna be attached to a wire, I might as well use a laptop or a desktop or something, as far as I'm concerned. But hey, if somebody wants to use it like that and they don't mind it, cool.
There's similar cracks in the sky too. It's almost
Yeah, this whole world's like
fabric
falling
of
apart.
space and
It's like
time
unstable
itself
as
has
shit.
cracks in
I
it.
would not want to be here.
And these buildings, they feel familiar. Kind of like some of the ones we have back in Planetune. No, it couldn't be.
Would Planetune look like this if we were were to enter an apocalypse?
Don't say things like that! That's bad! When I look more closely, I don't recognize any of these areas. So I don't think it's Planetoon.
Doy! Come on, little Nep. That city's my backyard. I'd recognize it if I was walking around it blindfolded. Well, it does us no good to keep brooding here. Forward march!
Where does her confidence come from at times like this, I wonder?
My confidence, you ask? It's obviously because I'm the main character. No matter what happens, we'll make it through with my pro-tag rule set.
I hope so.
That was just kind of loud is all. It's just a run-of-the-mill first battle baddie. See, Nep Jr., my pro-tag rule set has found local person number 1.
Oh, Neptune! No matter how you look, I don't think we can converse with it. It's full of murderous intent.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it really wants to talk.
We finally run into someone else besides us. But if the enemy is raring to go, we've no choice. Nepgear, let's transform and stomp it.
Right!
Behold my power!
Processor unit, set! Huh?
But nothing happened? Hey, that's dangerous. Oh, I see. You don't know it's against the rules to attack during a transformation sequence.
I don't think a monster will understand even if you tell them that.
I don't know why we can't go HDD, but we have to take care of the enemy in front of us first. Let's go for it.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Alright, it looks like they're already in basically as far back as they can go together. I want them to stay next to each other so they get that thing they were talking about. Alright.
Let's start the tutorial battle. Everyone, use this fight to learn the basics, all right? Okay, it's a promise.
I've never seen this monster before.
Never fear, Nepgear. This is a tutorial battle, so no matter...
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I have a feeling we're gonna get absolutely owned.
Garage dance!
Oh, never mind.
I can do
I was wrong. Yeah, it definitely still has its frame drops and stuff. Still playable, don't get me wrong, but I think it's just the game being a little wonky. Sometimes these games are not made the best. And then sometimes just the allies act like this. I guess we'll see how it acts when we get to the fire bat.
Why couldn't we transform?
Yeah, that is a little weird. Probably because you're in a different world, though, that has no connection to the other one, so how would you use the powers from that world?
What's up, Nep Jr.?
Neptune, it's our shares. I thought something was weird. I can't feel our shares at all.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah,
They need,
right.
just like
I
other godly
trounced a
entities,
certain
they need a bunch of people to
in a
believe in them
character
and
ranking
whatnot.
contest. That
Otherwise, they're like,
popularity
oh, well,
is
now you're
the source of
powerless.
our shares. So good to be missing. That's ridiculous. It's gone. What? Why? Shares are the transform in a post-apocalyptic horror world like this, we're going to be sterilized.
Please, calm down, Neptune! Also, that monster we just fought, have you ever seen anything like it before?
That super gross mutant bug thing? Nope. And I kinda wish I never had. What about you?
It was my first time, too. Unfamiliar monsters in an unfamiliar land. Where the goodness are we? Can we actually get out of here alive?
Well, hopefully.
I've tried contacting Histoire, but the end gear keeps dropping out of range, so I can't connect to the phone or the internet.
It'll be just fine. You worry too much. Just leave everything to your big sis. And let's be real here. Roaming around strange new lands, beating up monsters is way better than working at a boring desk.
Yeah, actually, I kind of agree with that.
Neptune, I think you only feel that way because you hate working.
The only thing I hate is not having fun.
Exactly.
Come on, let's make the most of this, little sis.
Neptune, I don't know if I can have fun, but I'm sure we'll be fine if we're together.
There we go. You look way cuter when you smile. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Alright, so I already know I can hit him and turn him into the one thing. So, just like the other games, I got that. Alright, that is the attack.
Yay! Successful surprise attack! There! I did it!
Later.
Ooh, now sound drop out there for a second.
Yay! I got one! Did everyone see how I did?
And then yeah, since the game seems limited to 60 no matter what, I'd just leave VSync on so you don't get these screen tearing things.
Level up!
But a lot of people yell at me if I leave it on, so I just turn it off, just so I don't get yelled at. But yeah, this thing definitely has some frame issues. And it's only because it's not really using the GPU. It's sitting there like barely using it. It's like, dude, you only get 50 FPS, use more of the GPU. Like, what are we doing? Alright, is there anywhere else to go over here? Do I go this way now? No? No? What the hell? Wow, I really don't see where to go.
Like a kangaroo. Jump.
Okay, there we go. We can go farther. I was like, there's no way that's as small as it is. You know, that'd just be silly.
My turn!
I'm sorry, I'm waiting. Later. Total victory. Ooh, check this out. I wonder what happened here. Hey, Nep Jr., let's try climbing to the top. Maybe we can figure out where we are.
Okay. Wait for me, Neptune! This can't be.
What? What is this?
Very destroyed world is what it is.
No way. Just where is this?
Anyway, though, I'd say it's about time for us to go move on to the Ally X now. Alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay now.
Finally, it's arrived.
What is it?
What is that huge thing? Is the last boss already appearing? We didn't get blown to the end of the game or something.
Why does it seem so quiet? It's at 62, that's the normal volume we keep it at. Interesting.
But it's the one responsible for turning this city and the entire world into a wasteland.
Is this the one behind all these weird cracks and rifts we've been seeing everywhere? actually refuse to listen to people all the time. I do what I want, and I want to help.
Please be reasonable, you two. If you think about it sensibly, there's no way you could win against something that gigantic.
Sorry to interject, but as a CPU, it's my sworn duty to deliver justice upon the one responsible for ruining this city.
Huh? Hang on a sec. Did you just say you're a CPU?
Oh yeah, I guess I hadn't mentioned that yet. Well, that doesn't really matter right now. This place is about to become a battlefield. If you're not prepared to get your hands dirty, then run. Far away.
Uzume, let's get out of here together. I'm sure we can devise a strategy to defeat it that doesn't involve battling it head on, so...
No can do. A pack of monsters like the ones we just fought are advancing along with that giant. I gotta stop him here, no matter what. I need to create a window for the others to escape.
That giant thing looks terrible enough, but a pack of monsters too? Also, what others?
Well then, with courage like that, I'm even more pumped to help you out, Uzume. Let's get ready to rumble.
You girls aren't ready for a fight like this, and you're just gonna hold me back. Like I said, just hurry up and get out of here already.
I don't wanna.
Run away!
No, no, no. If I ran away now, who's gonna be here to help you? I'm not leaving you here to die. We're doing this together. Besides, even if we really can't hold our own, we can at least buy you some more time.
Neptune. Okay, you're right. Neptune, if you're going to fight, then I will too.
What freaking ever! You two are so dense. Fine then. Listen, if we're gonna be fighting this thing together, then know this. We fight to win.
Yeah!
Then, at the very least, why don't we find a place where we can heal your wounds? From the looks of things, that giant will head here immediately. We have some time. It's better to challenge it when we're at our best.
You're not wrong. My base is close by, so let's head there.
Okay. So maybe that's why I wasn't doing so good. You probably have to like do all that stuff in the settings. I figured, I just skimmed through this stuff. I figured it meant you could just have two people next to each other and they would like give about us or something, but it seems like there might be a little more to it than that. Yeah, you definitely can't tell you that they don't tell you how to do stuff. I'm just skimming through it real fast, so I'm not going to have any idea what the hell to do, but that's okay. I'm going to restart the game when I play for real anyway, so I just don't want to bore you guys with too much reading here. I mean, you already have to read a bunch anyway. A lot of it's talking.
Can't we just hang out here?
And what a base. Yep, I'd agree with that. Well, at least they're at 70%. That's better than 50. Hey, that's right, whatever, as long as it gives me some stuff. Alright, yes, I understand how to buy stuff. I got it. Now, how much money do I have? $800. So I can only buy a little bit. So let's buy 4 grass. Now, do I have anything interesting I can sell? I didn't think so. What is that? Nah, that's for synthesis. I don't want to give that up. Even though I'm not playing seriously right now, I would never sell stuff for synthesizing. Oop. Alright, so what do we got here? Yeah, see, we can develop stuff. I don't know if I can right now, but maybe I can just because I have that one thing. We'll see. Nope, didn't think so, but it was worth a shot. Now, can I save here too? Yes. Okay, well, nice to know. What in the world is this world? We just have a gallery, alright. Uh-oh, do we have a random battle? Well, that's good. Yeah.
Right on. I'm counting on you, Nepsy.
Sounds simple enough, but we shall see if that actually is simple enough.
Nep whatever's too hard to pronounce.
You're Nepsy now.
And there it is. The usual and expected pattern of people I've just met being unable to pronounce my name. But it's a totally fresh and adorable name.
I don't know. Neptune does not seem like a hard word to say, but hey, that's just me.
Well, you can't both be called Nepsy, right? You'll be Gearsy.
Gearsy, huh? This might be the first time I've been given such a cute nickname. Welcome to the club, Nepgear.
Oh, no time to worry about that now.
Looks like the first wave is approaching.
Everyone, please, lend me your strength. I've been waiting.
Ooh, he has quite a bit of life. Let's actually use some skills on him then.
I'm gonna beat you up.
My turn. Let's go.
And alright, I think with that, we can go ahead and go wrap this video on up.
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Hyperdimension Neptunia VII, and it's one of those games that kind of just runs a little wonky on the Allies. It didn't seem like it really wanted to fully utilize the GPU, and it seemed like it was one of those situations where even if we did drop it down to 720p, because I think it was changing the resolution, just lying to us saying it was stuck at 640p. Because my afterburner window would have been insanely huge if we were actually at that kind of resolution. And it seemed pretty small, so I think it was at 1080p, and then generally it'll just get bigger the lower we go. We drop it to 900p, it gets a little larger, we drop it to 720p and it becomes enormous, because usually we have to drop stuff down to 720p on here, so by the time we get to camera recorded gameplay, I would definitely want you guys to be able to see it. Hopefully you were still able to see it when it was at 1080p like this, but I mean, just because I can doesn't mean everybody can, I guess, but it was visible to me. But anyway, I guess we'll see if it's the Allies making the game run weird, or if it's just the game being itself when we get to the Firebat, because last time the Firebat ran the game pretty decently. Still had some frame drops, and I feel like this one's probably just one of those games that's gonna have frame drops, but we shall see. Regardless, it was still very playable. I just think a game like this would have been more than able to get 60 plus if it would actually utilize the GPU and be at like 2.2 gigahertz instead of 800 megahertz. But hey, what do I know? Maybe there's some reason that does that. Like it's not plugged in and it fights over power, and for whatever reason the game wants lots of CPU power, even though it's basically just text-based half the time, and then a little bit of attacking, like in turn-based form almost. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys for this video either way, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.